Now check out these amazing images by photographer Sophie Gamand. Not only is she an incredibly talented photographer, she has also dedicated herself to a very important animal rescue project, one that truly moves the heart of everyone who learns about it. Let's find out more. We are so happy to have you on the show, Sophie. I mean, first of all, I saw some of your work. I know you're involved in another photo essay which really got you going into all of this, but originally you were a fashion photographer. I saw some of your work and I'm like, you've got to come on the show now that you've transformed into sort of a pet photographer.
Absolutely, yes. I've been photographing since I'm a kid, but when I used to live in Europe, because I'm French.
Oui, oui.
You will hear that. Yes. I used to photograph humans only, but I always had a soft spot for photographing animals. So when I moved to New York a couple of years ago, I decided to go full on with pet photography and animals. And it's been amazing. I love it.
And I know you brought along a picture of the first
this is one of the first pet portrait that I've done. I was early teenager, and it was one of our dogs. Arpège was her name.
Arpège. But okay, so you were involved in a really interesting photo essay. Tell us about that first.
Yeah, when I arrived to New York, I decided to create a big story with photos. And as I was starting photographing pets, I developed a project that I call the Engineered Companion. And it's a photo study of how we shape our animals, and we do all these activities with them so that they become the best companion ever. So I started photographing pet fashion, animals at the vet clinic, and also rescue dogs to cover all the aspects of the relationship and the dynamics that exist today between pets and the owners.
And some of the pictures are just really so marvelous. And that then brought you into this important rescue project that you are involved in.
Exactly, yes. I met Chrissy Beckles. She founded and she's directing the Sato Project. It's a dog rescue that rescues abandoned and abused dogs in Puerto Rico. And we're almost neighbors, so we met in our neighborhood, and she was looking for someone to photograph the rescues to help them find homes. And I was like looking to volunteer, but it's very hard to find a good shelter and that you can volunteer for and take photos. So we started working together, and I became the executive coordinator of the Sato Project. So I'm doing more than just photos now. I'm very involved in all
I know
you've
also created an ebook that people can find. We're going to tell them where they can get that. And you're doing a calendar where the proceeds will go to help.
Yes. So I'm doing a calendar, and I did an ebook on all our rescues from Puerto Rico. So you have photos on the beach where the dogs are abandoned and abused, unfortunately. And the portraits that I take in my studio once they are fully vetted and happy and healthy and adopted in loving families. I photograph them, and
they're so happy. I know this is an example of one of them.
Cha-Cha, yes.
This is Cha-Cha, who had a really rough start, but has ended up obviously very happy. Yeah. Why is it such a problem there? Why is the need for you to go there and bring them back?
There is not a lot of shelters over there, and the adoption rate is very low, and the kill rate is very high. So we rescue on a beach called Dead Dog Beach, which is known for people going there and dumping dogs. And it's a horrible place for the dogs. They don't have water or food, so we feed them on a regular basis every day. We give them water and love. And then when we have resources, because we work only on donations, we pull them, we fully vet them, and then we fly them to the States to find them homes. It's just the only chance they have in life to be flown out of the island, unfortunately.
And brought here, I know, and there's one right next to you, one of the portraits, and that's another Lucky.
Yes, another Lucky rescue. I love the fact that I can give them their dignity back, because when we find them, they often have mange and they're very sick and starving, very neglected. So when they come to my studio and I can give them their dignity and photograph them in their beauty and their health, it's such an amazing thing.
So amazing.
Yes.
And of course this has branched you out, as you said, fashion photography, and we have some of the examples of your work. One of them, I just absolutely love this. Okay, this is a rescue cat.
This is a rescue cat, yes. His name is Carlos, and he's the mascot of the Cobble Hill Animal Clinic in Brooklyn. It's a vet clinic. And we just have fun using his amazing features for some campaign that they do. And this was for a campaign that they called Cat Tuesday. It's a special discount day that they have for cats. So Carlos is quite a character.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's very
so he seems to me like a supermodel.
Yeah.
Also, we have a couple of the other models that you use have been on the show, of course. Anthony
Yes.
Rubio, who is a designer, has brought on, well, that's his baby Bogey, which a lot of you might recognize. And also
Millie LaRue.
Millie LaRue, and she has been on recently with his wonderful creations as well. This is a little different next to you, Sophie, because that's a portrait, you said that's sort of a French style?
Yes. My whole thing about pet photography is to photograph the animals like we would do for humans. So I put the same amount of care and technique in the light and every detail of it, which is, I think, why my work is a little different from what you see. So this is actually a lighting technique that was developed in the 30s by a French studio called Harcourt. It's very technical, but the black and white and the very selective light just makes it very unique.
Looks like an old-time sort of movie still from an old-time movie.
They would use it to make portraits of movie stars back then.
It's terrific. Well, your work is absolutely terrific. Not only is it just really breathtaking, but also you give back so much. So I'm really thrilled to have you on the show. I want folks to know how they can find you for your work, because you will photograph their pets, but also how they can get involved in the project.
So mainly I have a website. My pet photography business is called Striking Paws. Striking Paws is my pet business where you can hire me for private sessions or commercial sessions. And the Sato Project website is thesatoproject.org. And as I said, we run on donations only, so we encourage people to check our website and see how they can either donate or volunteer. Foster is a big thing for us. Adopt. If anybody is looking to adopt a dog, Satos are amazing dogs.
Fantastic.
So you can check those two websites, and the Sato Project is also very active on Facebook.
Good.
And I try also to be, so anybody out there that enjoy Facebook should definitely check us out.
Definitely. Thank you, Sophie.
Oh, thank you so much.